Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. This is It's Your Healthy Lifestyle show, hosted by the founder of this platform, Dr. JACALYN KERBECK, and myself, Roland Friedl. How important is your health and fitness to you? We show you how you can easily eat healthier every day, how you can improve your fitness and recover much quicker after your exercises and workouts. Families will learn how to optimize their children's health and nutrition. And finally, you will also hear how you live a long, healthy and fit life into your old age. Join us here on It's Your Healthy Lifestyle. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining us here on USA Global TV and Radio. It's about your healthy lifestyle. It's your healthy lifestyle. I'm Roland. I'm one of the hosts together with Dr. JACALYN KERBECK, the CEO and founder of the show. But today she's producing the show. She's backstage. She's with us, but she's backstage. Today we have a very important topic because more and more people are already taking or considering to add protein shakes to their daily diet. So let's have a discussion about this, the pro and cons. As I said, my name is Roland. As you can hear from my accent, I'm not a Native American speaker. I'm from the middle of Europe, a small country in Austria. And actually, I'm broadcasting right now directly live from my motorhome because I'm living and traveling in my motorhome and working from my motorhome, traveling through Europe. So, yeah, let's get started. Protein shakes. So they're very common, not only in sports people, almost everybody's taking protein shakes. I do also. So let's have a few of them. First of all, what is a protein shake? First of all, it's a powder that is high in protein. It also, of course, has fat and also has some carbohydrates. They are different compositions, but mostly they are high in protein. It's a powder, and you mix it with water, with milk, or with almond drink, an oat drink, an soya drink, or whatever. Yes, you mix it, you shake it in a shaker, and you drink it. And actually, it's replacing a full meal. That's a protein shake, mostly. So where's the protein coming from? So we have different sources for protein. Most of the products on the market, especially in the fitness area, are made out of whey protein. I will talk about a little bit later what's the pro and cons of whey and what it's made of. But there are also products out of the market on the market that have a more, let's say, a vegan or vegetarian protein. They are made from soy, from green beans, from rice, so from vegetarian or vegetable sources. So there are different forms of protein. We have animal-based protein, mostly if it's whey, or you have vegetarian sources. As I said, vegetarian sources mostly, I just repeated, soy, rice, and green beans. That's most of them. And what is whey? Whey is an interesting product. Whey is a waste product when the dairy industry is producing cheese out of milk. So during the fermenting process, when they're fermenting milk to produce cheese, different kinds of cheese, whey is a waste product. And I remember when I was a small kid, growing up on the countryside with my grandparents, the dairy industry, they had no idea. We talk about 40 years ago or even 50 years ago. The dairy industry, especially here in Europe, had no idea what to do with the whey. Well, it's just a waste product. So they piped it all into the rivers. So most of the weekends or during the nights, the rivers had a strange color. So they just put, actually, so natural product is not toxic. They put it in the rivers because they had no idea what to do with it. And some years ago, actually, over 25 years ago, an American, I guess it was an American businessman, had a great business idea because he got the whey from the dairy industry for free and said, okay, let's try it and let's make out a protein powder for the fitness industry. This was more or less, in a short way, the story of a whey protein product. So it was a waste product at the beginning. They had no idea what to do. And we also had, when the fitness industry started, we got this dried whey product for protein drinks. We had it in liquid form, just to drink it. It's low in calorie, high in protein. They told us it's healthy. Here in Europe, they mix it with flavors, with fruit flavors, with, I don't know, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, stuff like that. So people drink it. So, whey, yes or no? To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it because the problem with whey is when you use it on an almost daily basis. Let's say 4 or 5 shakes a week. Maybe you're working out at the gym, you're doing sports, and for example, you're using a protein shake as a pre-workout or a post-workout product regularly, so 3, 4, 5 times a week, or even daily, then it's not an healthy. It's not a healthy alternative. The reason for that is that whey, when you take it every day, it's producing inflammation. So it's a good protein source, no doubt on that, absolutely. But when you're having too much of them on a daily basis, or even 4 or 5 times a week, your inflammation goes up. So it's not good to take it on a daily basis. So when you love whey products, maybe you should think about or consider to change a little bit your protein shakes and also take in a option that is, as I said before, where the protein comes from rice, green beans, or maybe chickpeas also, or soy. So it could be an option. Because as I said, whey on a daily basis is not really a good idea. Inflammation goes up. That's a problem. And you also see that people who are really drinking a lot of whey protein shakes, that their skin is not really good. They don't have a nice skin. They have more lost acne. You see the people who are training in the gym. So it's not good. It's really producing inflammation. So let's have a look. So we had a look at what different types of where the protein comes from. So we have vegan options, and we also had animal-based option whey. Okay, I have to say I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian at all. I'm a meat eater, but it's no problem with whey. But when you eat it regularly, it increases inflammation. That's one problem. Okay, so who is taking protein shakes? It doesn't make sense. First of all, do we need protein shakes? Good question. I mean, when you have a very good balanced diet, maybe you don't need it, but actually, to be honest, we eat or buy so much stuff we don't really need, but it's convenient because protein shakes are quite convenient. Let's start with the fitness industry. So when you're sports people, a professional or a semi-professional, or just in your free time, you go into the gym or you play tennis or you love to run or cycling, whatever you do. Protein shakes are a very good option as a pre-workout because, especially when you come out of the office and you want to go to the gym or do some workout or some cardio or whatever, and you're hungry. Yeah, you come out from the office at 5, 6 p.m. You're hungry, and you eat something. The food in the stomach is disturbing you when you want to run or work out. Yeah? It's heavy. So a protein shake, you can easily have a protein shake. You get all the energy you need, you get all the protein you need, the carbs, the sugar, and the fat you need, and you can do your workout. It's not disturbing you. You feel good, but you don't feel overwhelmed. That's one good option. Or you can use it after a post-workout for repairing your muscle, especially when you work hard in the gym. your muscle structure, you want to grow your muscles, meaning you're breaking your muscle structure, you want to repair your muscle, it's good to have a repair shake, a protein shake, as a post-workout. So in the fitness industry, it's very common to use protein shakes. There are many products on the market. There are more artificial ones, there are more natural ones, there are some that are, most of them are on whey base, and there are also some vegetarian on the market. For myself, I prefer vegetarian products. I will show you later what I take. Not because I'm a vegetarian, not at all, but I want to avoid inflammation in my body. That's why I use it. I show them later. So that's for one option is for in the fitness industry having a protein shake. It's easy. You just mix it, take in the powder. You can always take the powder with you. I have a shaker, and on the bottom there is a small storage where there's the powder in later, and in up there there's my I use an oat drink. That's what I love, or just water. And when I want to shake it, I just take the powder in it, shake it, drink it, and it's done. It's easy, it's convenient, and most of them have a very reasonable price. So it's practical, it's working, and it's affordable. So it's a protein shake in the fitness industry. But there are also other options, especially when you're a person that in the morning, when you're always in a rush in the morning, you don't have time for breakfast. It's also nice to have a shake in the morning. Yeah? You just shake it, and you take the shake on the go. When you go to the office on public transportation or in your car, yeah, just shake it in the morning, take it in your car or on the bus, and you have your breakfast. Yeah, and you feel good. I used it when I have been playing golf and had very early starts, 5, 6 in the morning. I cannot have a breakfast at 4 or 4:30 in the morning. So I was preparing a shake, and on the way to the golf course, I was drinking my shake in the car, and I was really good and a lot of energy for 18 holes, and afterwards I had a normal lunch. So it's a good option instead of breakfast if you don't like breakfast. I guess it's also a good option for kids in the morning, because most kids, to be honest, they get milk with chocolate and cereals that's high in sugar, but it's not very healthy. The problem is that the sugar comes into the system, the insulin, the body produces insulin and brings the sugar down, and then the kid sounds cool and they're fatigued, they're tired again. So maybe a healthy protein shake is nice for kids also as a breakfast option. Then shakes are very common for people who want to lose weight. So as a weight management product. So there's special shakes on the market for weight management product, meaning you have a shake instead of a meal, just to reduce calories. So most shakes are low in calories depending on what they're made of. The shake I'm using is very, very low in calorie. When you mix it with normal milk, it is about 220 calories. When you mix it with water, it's 30 calories, just nothing. So there are different products on the market for weight management products. So some people say that they're gaining weight with the shake. Yes, you can gain with the shake when you eat it in addition as a dessert, something like that. So in addition to a full meal, you're gaining weight. But and when you have it instead of a meal, you're going to lose weight because most of them are low in calories. There are some cheap, especially in the supermarkets, there are some cheap products on the market. You have to have a look at if they're high in sugar or not. So some are really high in sugar. It's not working. So look at the protein, look at the carb resource and the fat resource. So again, if you replace a meal, you're going to lose weight. If you eat it in addition, of course, you're going to gain weight because you have an extra calorie on that. I'll get to make sure that. Okay, so fitness, we said, instead of a breakfast, it's also nice when you're in a hurry. It's nice for weight management. If you want to lose weight, weight management. I also know people who are using shakes in addition to build up weight. So very skinny persons who want to gain weight, they use shakes in addition to a meal. Okay, that's one thing. Let's come back to when you replace meals. What I highly suggest is, please, if you want to lose weight, don't go too fast. Please don't replace all your meals. Let's say you have 3 meals a day normally. I suggest that you replace 2 meals with a shake and you have 1 normal meal. Normal meal for me is, I don't know, maybe a nice turkey fillet or a chicken fillet, a chicken breast or salmon with some a little bit of rice and some broccoli, stuff like that. So, or a healthy salad, something like that. Okay, so I would start with 2 shakes a day, replacing 2 meals, and have 1 normal, healthy meal. And when you have obtained the weight that you want, just to keep it, I would go on 2 meals and 1 shake as a replacement. Some people love to replace in the morning. Some people love to replace in the evening. It's up to you. At the end, it's all about the whole calories, the summary of all calories, the whole day. So most of them, as I said, are low in calories. Okay, again, so for the fitness industry, as a pre or post-workout, fine, easy, cheap, practicable, not disturbing you in the stomach when you're working out or you're running or cycling or whatever. As a breakfast replacement, especially also for kids, and as a weight management program. But it's also nice for people who are in the office. Some people, when in the office, maybe you have not the opportunity to have a nice lunchtime, get some healthy stuff. Maybe you're in a hurry, and instead of have a sneaker, some sweet or some fast food, I guess it makes sense just have a nice shake. Yeah. Easy, as I said, easy, practical. Just shake it, mix it, drink it. You feel good. You're not hungry anymore. You have all the ingredients you need. You have the carbs, you have the protein, you have the fat, and maybe you also have some micros like vitamins, minerals, and so on. It's also a nice option when you have a busy day in the office. Or, so for example, when you're traveling a lot, as a salesperson, as a sales agent, when you're traveling a lot, especially spending a lot of time in the car, or even a truck driver, for example. Hey guys, when I see you at the gas station, what the hell are you buying? All this sweet stuff, this Snickers and whatever. I don't want to make any commercials about this. All this sweet stuff from this soft drinks. It's a lot of calories. It doesn't really help you to stay healthy and fit. You're having a lot of sugar intake, and then as I said before, then the body's producing insulin, pressing the sugar down, then you feel tired again, you need more sugar, more coffee. It's a negative content loop. So stay away from this, really. When you're a truck driver, bus driver, or a sales agent spending many miles or many kilometers in a car, it's a nice option to have a shake with you. It's a full meal. You really feel good. And there are very nice options on the market. They're really healthy, they're really affordable, and they taste very, very good. So these are most of the options you have to take a protein shake instead of a meal. I know people who are using protein shakes, the powder, and they're making pancakes out of it or other stuff. Or I know people who mix it with milk and they froze it and they have a healthy ice cream. So there are many, many options out there. What do you want to take? Okay, so if you have any questions, when you're joining us live, you have any questions, just write in the comments and I can answer also your questions. So right now, as I said in the beginning, I want to show you a product that I'm taking. I guess I got involved with this product, I'm not quite sure, I guess 29 years ago. Wow. And I started to take it as a post-workout. It was my start. I used it as a post-workout. As I said, when I was driving early in the morning to the golf course, I used it as a breakfast replacement, and I used it mostly as a workout before the gym, so I don't go hungry there, don't feel good there. That's how I used it most of the time. Well, we get one question and it says, why are most protein shakes options limited to chocolate and vanilla? Well, the problem is about when you want to have a natural product with natural flavor, coming really when the taste comes from a normal source, like from chocolate or vanilla. The problem is when you're trying to sell a fruit flavor, I don't know, strawberry, pineapple, whatever. It's very difficult to get the full taste of a fruit naturally into a product. So you also have artificial artificial flavorings. So that's the reason why some companies only use chocolate and vanilla as an option, because they have the raw cacao and they use the vanilla. So this is a very rich in flavor. And also if vanilla is a nice base. So I use vanilla shake, and when I have a craving for fruits, I use a vanilla shake and I put them in a blender and I give them frozen or fresh, depending on the season, fresh or frozen strawberries or blueberries or whatever. Okay, so most of the companies, as I said, produce chocolate and vanilla as a natural base. Some companies are producing also fruits flavors, but the question is where does the flavor from the fruit come from? And if you, for example, I don't know if you like yogurt with I don't know, a natural yogurt is okay, but if you have yogurt with a flavor of, I don't know, strawberry or raspberry, whatever. I mean, you read the ingredients is very, very low in fruit. It's a lot of flavorings in that and a lot of sugar to get a taste out of it. So that's the point. Yes, some protein shakes may have a taste of garlic afterwards. This comes from the whey. Yeah, I had the same experience too. That's on. And as I said, I stopped taking whey products since many years when I came over a lot of studies that showed that inflammation in your body goes up, and this is absolutely not what you want when you want to stay fit and healthy, that your inflammation goes up. Okay. So right now I want to show you, I'm going to share the screen. I want to show you the product I'm taking. It's a company based in the US and in Switzerland. So for the American market, they produce in the US. For the European market, they produce in Switzerland. It's called Juice Plus. And maybe some audience of you who joined us in earlier shows, we've been talking about the Juice Plus capsule, the fruits, vegetables, the berries, and the omega capsules. This is an additional product by the company. I'm a client. I've been starting as a client 29 years ago. And they have a product that is Juice Plus Shakes, and they have Juice Plus Complete, and they also have Juice Plus Performance. They're two different products. So they're completely natural. They're all, as I said, they're plant-based. There's no whey inside, so no inflammation. They're plant-based. Is non-GO, so no how to call it in English. There's no genetic change something, and they're absolutely gluten-free. And it's an easy on-the-go, as I said, blend-based nutrition. As I said in the beginning, as a pre or post-workout, especially the Perform one for the sports people, and the Complete as a breakfast replacement, as a meal replacement if you have no time or in a rush during your job, or as a weight management program, as I said. So when I scroll down a little bit, you will see this company is also offering just in chocolate and in vanilla. So they don't offer any fruit resource, fruit flavoring. The reason for that is they use real raw cacao, and they use for the vanilla bourbon vanilla, which is very, very rich in flavoring, a very good quality. So they have, and I loved it. I love both of them. The chocolate one is a very good one. What I sometimes like is to mix in a banana in the chocolate one. I love that. And the vanilla, as I said before, many times when I don't drink it just on with the vanilla flavor, I just mix it in the blender with different kinds of berries or apricot. We have apricot season here in Austria in summer, which is with nice fresh apricot tastes also amazing. And then there's the Juice Plus Perform. Juice Plus Perform, what you see on the right side is on sports people. It's a little bit low in sugar and it's higher in protein. And when you scroll down, I guess there should be an explanation about the different products, but this is the main sources. They have different packages. The larger package have 15 servings, but you also can have them as single servings. What is quite convenient, especially when you're traveling. You don't bring a 15 serving bag with you. You have this small, these small leaves. So you have a single serving. You just open it. You mix it. What I said with water, milk, or an almond, or oat, or soy drink, and it's easy. So you have them, as I said, in a 15 serving bags for 15 shakes or for single service, and it's absolutely affordable price. So one serving is about $2. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, be honest, where do you get a full meal for $2 that is healthy, that fills the body, that tastes well. That's really, really good. It's delicious. I would say it's delicious. I love them. They're really delicious. They're healthy, just for $2 a day. And then the other option, when we scroll down, we also see that, yeah, as I said, they're certified and safety by the NSA. They are made without any GMO ingredients. They are gluten-free, and they're also certified as kosher. Yeah, this is the Juice Plus shakes. The complete, I would say the complete is for a daily use for people who, as I said again, I just repeated, as a meal replacement, and the Perform is for people who really want to work out or run or do the cardio program, doing sports, just in their free time or as professionals. They're really, really good. They're very tasty. And there's no whey inside, so you don't have the risk to increase your inflammation. They're all natural. They have all natural products. And yeah, has absolutely no GMO ingredients. That's very, very, very cool. They're gluten-free, especially people who have problems with gluten. And as I said before, they're also certified as kosher. So these are the shakes I prefer in my daily diet. I love them. And also here, when I'm traveling in my motorhome, it's really easy. I don't always love to cook or barbecue, especially when I'm riding more miles a day. I just mix my shake. I drink it during the driving. I feel good. I feel absolutely good. I love the taste. It's just delicious. Okay. That's the shakes. What you also see here on the screen is, as I said, the Juice Plus capsules on a daily basis. So I love the Juice Plus capsules because in the red box, you have 10 different fruits. In the green box, 10 different veggies. In the blue box, 10 different berries and cherries. And in the orange box, you have omega-3, 5, 6, and 7, also from a vegetarian source, so no fish oil. Omega is very healthy. I take them every day. They make me stronger. They boost my immune system. I never get sick. My hair is growing faster. My beard is growing faster. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be 60 next year, and I feel quite good. In the middle, you have the Juice Plus chewables for kids, so healthy snacking. Well, for large kids too, of course, healthy snacking. And on the right side, you have the Juice Plus bars. These are bars. There's also a nice, it can also be a nice meal replacement. They're low in calories, and they are nice in the taste. They have one is with grains and grain berries, and the other one is with chocolate, with raw cacao chocolate and figs. They're very, very tasty. And to be honest, when I have one of these bars with a lot of water, I'm just full. I just feel good. It's also a nice replacement when I'm traveling, especially when I was used to travel a lot in the airplane. To be honest, I don't know how it's in the US, but when you travel in Europe, what you get on the airplane is just, most of the time, it's just crap. I don't need it. Just packed sandwiches and stuff like that. I don't need it. So, and instead of bringing a shake with me, I have a bar with me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's about pro and cons of protein shakes. So they're very common. There are many products on the market. Yeah, you get it in the supermarket, you get them everywhere. I highly recommend them for you, but have a look out of it. It's a natural product. This first thing, it's a natural product. One thing, where does the protein source coming from? Especially when you want to eat it on a regular basis. I personally highly recommend don't go on whey, go on a vegetarian source like Juice Plus. That's my recommendation for you. And look for a product that really tastes good, especially when you're on a weight management program. To be honest, on a weight management program, most of the products taste awful. And when you have to force yourself to replace your preferred meal with these awful shakes, you're not going to stay long on this diet. It doesn't work at all. So look for something that is really delicious. And I can tell you, it's difficult to explain taste over the screen, but they're really, really delicious. So if you're interested in, contact USA Global TV and Radio when you're based in the US, and Dr. JACALYN KERBECK, she can help you out to order the complete for you. And if you're based in Europe, you can also message me on their email, office@rolandfriedl.com. Yeah, can you mix it with ice cream? Of course you can mix it, but then you have a hell of calories most of them. Especially when you're using an ice cream that is natural with with whipped cream, not artificial. Then it's high in calorie, very sweet. Most ice cream is very high in sugar. It's a nice option for sure, yes, but I don't know if it's useful when you go to work out or as a weight management program. But it's also a nice option. Of course, you have a chocolate shake with vanilla ice cream in. Why not? Why not? It's a nice dessert. As I said before, some people are using the chocolate powder or the vanilla powder, and they mix it with eggs and some other stuff, and they're making nice, fluffy, very healthy pancakes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about, for pro and cons of protein shakes. Try it out. Find your favorite one. If you're interested in a delicious, affordable, and healthy one, contact us. We're going to help you to get your complete. Thanks a lot. Stay healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining in. Please share this program with your friends and your family, because here in USA Global TV and Radio, we absolutely care about your audience. We just want to give you good information, and you do your own research and find out is this out of value for you. I'm Roland, broadcasting live from Austria from my motorhome. Thanks a lot. And if you want, we can see each other in a while after the show. A little bit later, I start with the TMC, the Mallorca connection. We talk about 8 pillars of a happy life. Thanks a lot for joining in. And don't forget, if you see this not live, maybe you see it on Facebook or wherever, maybe you don't see the recordings also on YouTube, also please subscribe, press the subscribe button, and also the bell, ring the bell also, so you get always a reminder when we upload a new show with good content for you, for your healthy lifestyle. Thanks a lot. Stay healthy. All the best. You're Roland from USA Global TV and Radio. It's your healthy lifestyle. Thanks for joining in. Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. My name is Roland Friedl, and maybe as you can recognize from my accent, I'm Austrian, so it's a small country in the middle of Europe, in the heart of Europe. And yeah, I'm 59 years old. I'm a father and a grandfather. And from my business background, after my very short but very successful corporate career, I was the youngest member of board of director in a huge business, a huge company. I started my own businesses in different areas, in different industries, and I got a lot of experience, what is working, what is not working. And about 2.5 decades ago, I started a training, coaching, consulting company, Spartan Performance Systems, where I did and still do train and consult international huge businesses worldwide, like Xerox and other big players in the world. So we do a lot of sales trainings and management trainings with my team in different languages. That's my main background in business. Besides that, I'm very engaged in men's work and also in the environment. That's my background, to make it shortly. So to be honest, I'm very curious about what's going on in the world. I love to learn. I love to travel. So my huge passion is traveling. Right now, as you can see the background, I'm sitting in my motorhome. So after 14 years living on a beautiful island, I decided to move into my motorhome and travel to Europe and live and work from my motorhome. So, and I got engaged to USA Global TV and Radio actually a year and around 9-10 months ago. A very good friend of mine, he contacted me and asked me if he can invite me for an interview on USA Global TV and Radio. I guess the show was called The Journey of My Life. And to be honest, in the beginning, I said no, because I had very bad experience on interviews in my business careers. I did it twice for a TV channel in Austria. And then they cut it and edited it. And at the end, my comment was totally different than to the reality I said. So I said in the beginning, no, but I trusted this guy. So they said, okay, let's do it. He told me I don't have to fly to the US. I can do it from my home. That was, at the time, this was his island in Mallorca. So, and it was an amazing, and a beautiful conversation. And then Dr. JACALYN contacted me and asked me if I'm interested in becoming a co-moderator of a show. And so we started the Mallorca Connection, which is a weekly show on Monday, the Mallorca Connection. I got more and more involved. I become an elevated listener because I strongly believe it's important to listen first before you talk. And I had the chance to host and moderate and design my own shows, like the Earth Show in the past, the Men shows. I became a talking head, an expert on business topics. So I hosted, moderated, I guess about more than 100, maybe 200, I don't know, idea, shows on USA Global TV and Radio, and I still do. And finally, we started the It's Your Healthy Lifestyle, a very good show, and we bring a new one on about the planet Earth. Yeah, that's a little bit what I'm doing here on USA Global TV and Radio. So why I'm doing this? First of all, I really love new medias. I love the platform. I love the work that this Dr. JACALYN is doing to educate people. It's all about sharing, caring, and connecting and networking. And the benefit I got out of this in my personal experience, I learned a lot about myself, to be honest. I learned a lot about my strengths in moderating, in hosting, in talking live in front of a video camera. I learned a lot of myself, where are my strengths, where are my weak points that I have to improve. I met a lot of new interesting people. Some of them became friends of mine. Actually, after all, it's a hell of work, to be sure. Yes, it is, to be prepared, to invite people for the shows, to find new topics, to do research on the facts. But I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the industry, the media industry. I learned a lot about broadcasting, videos, interviewing. And as I said, I met interesting people, a lot of interesting people, and also made new friends where I'm very happy for that. So yeah, USA Global TV and Radio, it's the platform to connect. It's about sharing and caring. And for me, USA Global TV and Radio is a huge family, and I'm very thankful and grateful for this experience. And yeah, and I guess the best is yet to come. Thanks a lot from Roland from Austria. Thank you. Bye.